Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another RC in Motion video. This is just a little quick kind of modification for the Jeep Rubicon Wrangler Ultimate Edition, or the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon Ultimate Edition. Now let me show you guys here. This is the stock plate for the battery, okay, and you want to try and keep your center of gravity really low, okay, when you're trailing, because the heavier the top, the more you're gonna tip over. So usually, or how it says in the manual, the battery goes here, or the battery tray goes up in the front. But I found a way to modify it. If you guys don't want to spend the money, this is kind of like a budget tip, or a money saver tip. And you guys don't want to spend the money on a $45 mount that'll mount your servo and your battery tray down or lower. This is what I've came up with. Let me show you guys here. So I have these little countersunk screws inside the chassis, and they pretty much go out, and the holes that are on here are just your stock holes, okay? So you can run that screw through there, and then at the end I have these servo mounts. You guys can see them here, these servo mounts, and I just put them in sideways like this, okay? Dog's in the background, I'm sorry. But the way you mount this here is pretty much you just move your body mounts in or out to try and center it up, and there goes your battery. You can lower your battery. And if you're running a small 3-cell battery like I am, it's less weight up in the front, so now it's down lower. So the way your transmission mount is, pretty much your motor is going to be to the rear, right here on this side. If you swap the skid plate around, your motor is going to be back here, and your battery is going to be seated right here. So now you have to move all your electronics to the rear, and you can mount the electronics box right here in the rear. So that's my little quick budget tip, I guess, if you want to call it, and it's just pretty much a modification for your battery using simple stuff the kit includes itself. So these are extra in the kit. You can just grab them and install your battery on the bottom end. You don't have to modify the battery tray at all. All you have to do is just use these countersunk screws, or just regular screws, and then a spacer. These little plastic spacers are included in the kit as well. They're for the shocks, and all you have to do is mount them on the bottom like so, and then you mount your battery tray. Easy little mod, and all the parts can be found in the stock kit pretty much. So what I'm gonna do is, just to not try and not bore you guys out, I'm gonna go ahead and do a time lapse of the entire build, and then we can go and review it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and mount everything on there, and then I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so here we go. We have all the parts laid out. We have the axles. You guys can see part of them there. I turned the camera around just to get a longer view of everything, pretty much. Let me see if I could zoom it back just a tiny bit. And per the manual, we have it right here. We're gonna go ahead and build it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Here goes a quick time lapse of the final build with all the components installed.